Welcome along to AMP Next Gen, episode 5. Can you believe it? Already. Thank you once again for taking your time out to listen and support our 3 athletes who are trying to qualify to compete for GB age group. All in duathlon as it goes. And a big thank you to Jerry, Danny and Harry once again for getting their audio diaries recorded and sent over to me so I can put this together. Even though, as Jerry rightly said, I am on holiday. It's fantastic over here in Lanzarote. The weather is absolutely scorching, and me and Mrs. C are getting a few bikes and a few swim sessions, and she's getting some run sessions because I'm still not running. Because we're quite lucky, we've got a big sports centre right next to us. So fantastic 25-metre pool, great gym, and we've brought Mrs. C's bike over so we can both use it, and we're getting out there and tackling some hills because it's quite volcanic. And if you haven't seen our posts over on our YouTube channel at AmpGB, head over there and have a look, see what we've been up to. Also on there a few clips from our athletes who've sent in videos for us to use and put up there. So yeah, go across there and subscribe to the channel and follow the guys and give them a bit of love. So without further ado, let's get into it and listen to what they've got to say this week, and we shall see you on the other side.
Hiya Rich, Jerry just checking in, week 5. Hope you're enjoying yourself in the sun. It's alright for some. Mate, I'm just going to take you through this week's training, what I've been up to, and some highs and lows as normal. So Monday started off on Zwift. I did an SST short session, 50 minutes. I think it worked out about 3 watts per kilogram, but worked fairly hard, but pretty steady, but it was good. Enjoyed that really. Tuesday, back onto Zwift again, and I did a 40-minute workout, so a bit shorter, and there were some zone 5 intervals in there, so worked fairly hard. I think they were 90 seconds working at zone 5, and then obviously some rests in between, but they increased in terms of watts as we went through, so that was good. Wednesday I did a 7k run straight from work. I worked late, so I just sort of stepped out at work and went for it really. It was a mix of zone 3, zone 4 in terms of pace, so I worked pretty hard. Thursday, jumped back on the turbo again and jumped on with Coco, the Robo Pacer, did an hour there, which is zone 2 for me. Again, was good. Friday, I had a rest day, and then yesterday I did a 10k interval run really. I wasn't planning to do that, I was meant to do the track session, but life got in the way, I had to take the dog to the vets. So I ended up doing something completely different than I had planned. And then today, later on, I'll just jump on the turbo and just do a zone 2 spin for a bit. So a bit shorter in terms of what I've actually been doing this week. Really enjoyed it, I suppose. But yeah, 1 week to go, the dreaded week to go. It wasn't exactly as I planned this week. I was going to do some transition training really and some other bits and pieces, but obviously the weather was pretty poor, work got in the way and life got in the way, so I moved things around. But overall, with a week of the training I've done, yeah, it's eased off a little bit, but really good, happy. So next week then, so I am come rain or shine, I'm gonna have to get out and do some transition practice. I'll do that. Unfortunately, our lane is flooded, so I'll have to go somewhere else. And I'll get some of that done, but I'm really going to ease right back now. Just do a couple of sessions to spin my legs, or just go out and just run a few Ks nice and real proper steady, which I find is quite difficult. And then probably Wednesday onwards I'm not going to do a great deal. I'm probably going to do nothing if I'm honest, because it's race day on Sunday, so looking forward to that. So all geared up ready for that. Highs this week, it's definitely been shorter, faster, enjoyed myself. The running's coming on well. I was a little bit concerned with the run, but no, I'm happy. I'll make my time on Sunday, which is what I want. The lows really is just the weather getting in the way of the training. I was going to do some, like I said, some interval sessions going from the garage really, and also link that in with transition training, but that's gone out the window. Hopefully we'll do some this week. But yeah, all good. I hope you're enjoying the sun. Week to go. I've not been thinking about the race itself, so that's one thing. I've just been ignoring it, just if I'm perfectly frank, I don't really care who's in the race. I don't know how many people are racing. Don't really care. I've just got to concentrate on my own race. I'm just going to try and hit my times, do the best that I can, and enjoy it. Really, is what you keep telling me. Everyone keeps telling me to enjoy it. So looking forward to it. The next feedback then will be next Sunday after the race. Be post-race feedback. Mate, take care of yourself. Speak soon. Cheers.
Hi Richard, hope you're okay. Well, it's the end of the week, and that means I need to tell you and to all the listener my report. First day I did the swim in the sea, which was actually lovely. A very nice temperature in the water, and I was planning to stay like at least half an hour. Unfortunately, I saw 2 big jellyfish, and came out and asked my partner if they were like the stingy ones, and apparently yes, they sting, and I was so afraid to go back, so I didn't. And then I did a tempo run later on that day, which I was extremely happy with it. Really good pace and not killing myself, so really happy with that. And next day I did steady run, and then following day I did a long ride with a friend with a very good elevation. Again, very happy with my performance. Also, I did later that day a speed session for run. And again, I only did it because I felt so good, and I thought, well, I'm going to take advantage of how I feel. Unfortunately, I think I'm not used to the Spanish weather anymore, and I think I really dehydrated myself when we did the bike ride on Tuesday. Probably I was even overdressed, because Wednesday I woke up and I just felt like I had zero energy. My face was all swollen and it felt really, really rough. Same happened on Thursday. So I decided to take 2 days off purely because there was nothing in the tank, and it's no point. Well, I got to the conclusion it's no point to push myself when I feel like that. I managed to get a swim in the pool on Friday. And then on Saturday, I went for a bike ride, and being my last ride in my town, as we were leaving after lunchtime. And it probably has been the most scariest ride I ever done, because there were 40 miles per hour gusts, and I decided to do a very hilly ride. Good job I'm not a skinny person, because otherwise I would have actually fly away. I couldn't even hold the phone to take a picture. That strong it was, the wind. But hey ho, I've done it. Happy with that. And and today don't think so much going to happen much other than just walks, because we're not in my town. We travel towards Granada. We're going to stay a little bit, and then we're going to travel to Malaga. So it's going to be a lot of hours on the road, and I'm not sure I'm going to have any time to do anything. I hope just from again be a better week. Overall, I'm happy, except of those 2 days when I didn't feel like it. I'm happy with the training and with my performance. I just can't be harsh on myself. I have to understand that sometimes life just gets in the middle, and the health is more important than anything. So that's it for the minute for now. Looking forward to tell you my report and my experience next week, and enjoy your little holiday. Bye for now.
Hi Richard and the AMP Next Gen listeners. I can't believe it's week 5 already. So this week I had a really chilled week, other than the actual sessions that I did. So Monday, Tuesday, Wednesday I rested because I was still getting over the cold flu thing that's going around. Then on Thursday I did a gym session with the Canterbury Athletics Academy, and I also had a bike session in the evening. which was a threshold crisscross session. So I spent, so it was basically 10-minute warm up, 1 minute, 1 minute ramps. So 1 minute at 5 RPE, 1 minute at 6, 1 minute at 8, 1 minute at 9. It was 2 minutes recovery, etc. It's a session that I've done before, which was always helpful. Then on Friday, I did a brick session because I used it to get an idea of where I was for like fitness levels, because I could have potentially have been racing yesterday. I'm recording this on the Monday, a bit late. So I used my brick session on Friday to see where I was at. I felt rubbish for it. So I actually struggled to hold 4:30 per K for the run for 20 minutes. So I was like, no, I'm not going to do the deal duathlon on the Sunday. So then Saturday, Sunday, I pretty much just had rest day. So yeah, it's been quite a slow week this week, but next week or this week, it'll be a bit more. I'll have a bit more training as I've got 4 days of training plus today, in other words Monday, going up to London for the day. So I'll get my steps in up there. So yeah, it's not going to be a too bad week this week. So yeah, that's my week.
So there we go, that's week 5. As Jerry said, life gets in the way sometimes, and all 3 of them this week, they've had ups and downs, and life has got in the way. Jerry, like he said, he had the dogs to the vets on Saturday, so that scuppered his track session, but he just swapped it round and put something else in. And Danny, she's on holiday, as we've said before, and she's travelling about, so she's just fitting it in when she can. And Harry's not being very well, so he's done the right thing, listened to his body, and just trained when he's felt like it, and he didn't do the race, which is quite sensible in my opinion. And as Jerry said, race week this week coming up, tailing it right back, and quite rightly so. Just maybe doing a few fast intervals, not much at all, just he's ready, he sounds like he's ready, sounds like everything's gone to plan, and he's not dwelling on the race, he's just going to go with the flow and enjoy it. So good luck, Jerry, we're thinking of you, and you're going to smash it, I'm sure you are. And Danny's had a week, hills, 40 mile an hour winds and jellyfish, and she's come out of it the other side, so well done for that. So it all seems to be ticking over quite nicely. Might be a bit echoey this episode because I am in a townhouse in Lanzarote and it's a bit echoey with the tile floors, and I haven't brought my microphone over, so apologies for that. But at least we've got it done, and you've heard how they've got on, and hopefully we'll have another instalment next week. We'll still be here, so it'll still be echoey, and yeah, that's it for now. So if you'd like to get in touch with us, you can subscribe to the usual channels. Our email address is agegroupmultisportpodcast@gmail.com. We're on Instagram at amp_1967. We're on Facebook at ampgb, and our YouTube channel is also ampgb. So that's it for this episode. If you've enjoyed it, please do subscribe wherever you listen. You can give us some feedback, and please do give our 3 athletes some love, especially Jerry as his race is coming up. Follow him and message him on Instagram, that would be really great. Just put Jerry Moss 812 and you'll find his page, and send him some love and best wishes for his race. And let's find out how he does next week. So once again, don't forget, stay safe, keep training, and love the process.